What's going on, everybody? It's Rev, and welcome back to another Dauntless video. In this video, we are continuing the Into the Maelstrom questline. We're gonna actually chip away at the questline now that we're a little bit more established. In the last episode, we upgraded our armor. Here's our loadout. And I want to take the time before we get cracking on some behemoths. I want to go over the core breaker, but I also want to give you a small tidbit of information for you free-to-play players out there. In the store, there is actually something for you, and it's called the daily login bundle. And so this is seen in a lot of different games, let's be honest. Every game these days has a login bundle. You can snap that up for free. It costs you nothing, and it gives you a really nice boost of stuff. Now, if you haven't visited a core breaker, now is a good time to do it. And so we're going to see what we get. You can see the daily login core and the cores that you are getting from your mastery go and end up here. And within these are going to be a bunch of different cells. The utility ones have extra resources for crafting potions. I only have 2, so we're going to crack them open. Maybe we get lucky, maybe we don't. We got a patrol chest, that's nice. +1 sharpened and +1 fortress. Nothing really great here, but if you get some, I'm gonna have a video that's all the cells that are really, you know, top tier, you want to keep them, and what you can also get rid of. And at the middleman, I have another video that covers everything on the middleman. The middleman sells cells, and I really want this +3 Rage Hunter. If you're following along this week, you can definitely pick this up for 80 Aether Dust. And so you can, to do that, we go to My Cells, and you can see all the cells that you have, and you can sort by family here up at the top. But this is how you get Aether Dust. It's a free-to-play currency, and you can just dust your cells, basically. And so I'm going to get rid of Adrenaline, Aetherborn. I'm going to keep Bladestorm. I'm going to get rid of Bloodless. I'm going to keep Conditioning. I'll get rid of Fleet-footed. I have a lot of that. I'm going to get rid of Fortress. I'm going to get rid of Merciless. I'm going to get rid of Vampiric. And I have 90 dust. So it costs 80 for the Rage Hunter. Costs, ooh, Energize. That's good. And a +1 Conduit. Ooh, I'm going to get that Conduit too. So +3 Rage Hunter is a huge come up. This is huge. I've talked about the importance of Rage Hunter in some of my early videos, and basically Rage Hunter is active on 95% of the behemoths. If you are following along this week, do what I just did. Get this +3 Rage Hunter. I would say at any cost. It's a big come up, and so I need to dust one more to get that +1 Conduit as well. I have 2 weighted strikes. I'll get rid of one. I'm not happy about it, but I'm going to do it anyway, because Conduit is attack speed, and attack speed is my friend on the chain blades. Now, you might be asking yourself, what are these here in the middle? You can bond 2 of the same types of cells together, or 2 different cells together in a bunch of different ways, to make higher rarity cells. So in this example, I'll say if I have 2 +1 overpowers, I can put them both together to make a +2 overpower. If I have 2 +2 overpowers, I'll be able to make a +3 overpower. Very useful, but at this point in the game, it's not super useful to us. If you want to learn more on your own, you can just hit info and kind of read it yourself. This is brand new, and so I haven't read through all of it entirely, but I also have a video that explains it and shows you all the different combinations and the use of the middleman. Now, in the last video, we went over the hunt pass. I'm going to start implementing the free-to-play portion of the hunt pass, and so I can get those extra boosts, because you guys should too. Let's see. Help the bosun with his new tonic recipes. Okay, no problem. Just wants me to gather specific mats. And so for our quest, we need to hit Slayer 8th. That's fine. Behemoth Studies. Upgrade weapons to 5. We have some bounties completed. Get some Hunt Pass EXP. And now that I got that +3 Rage Hunter and I'm really happy about it, I'm going to equip more stuff. Let's see, did I get a Blade Storm? We'll put weighted strikes on too. Can't hurt, can't hurt. I am going to bring my Frenzy Tonics. We're bringing everything at our disposal. I'm actually going to swap out my Blitz Tonics as well. Bulwark Tonics are really strong. If you just take a moment to read it, reduces damage taken by 45% for the next 3 hits. This doesn't have a duration. You use one of these tonics and you just get 45% mitigation on 3 hits. It's really strong. I would say it's borderline OP, actually. So we have Karabac, one of my least favorite behemoths, and we're gonna, out of spite, not do it. We're gonna go on a Blaze Patrol. We have 2 side quests, Light a Fire and the Maelstrom effect. And the reason why I paused there, I was like, dang it, I should probably do Karabac. And you know why? Is because I'm using a blaze weapon right now. We can go hunt Scrave if we wanted to. Yeah, Scrave feathers. All right, we'll do Scrave. Scrave is a really nice matchup for Chain Blades, and so we're gonna be doing a little bit more than just beating up this Scrave. We got some really nice cells as beginners. We have, you know, not the best build in the world, but we have, like, I'm happy about this. 15% damage on enraged behemoths. We got 2 evasive fury. You know, we're chilling. We're chilling. We got some extra damage. We got some extra stagger. We got some nice stamina regen. I'm happy with it. We also equipped the Shrike Zeal, and we put our conduit cell in there. And the Shrike Zeal has a tap that makes you move 40% faster for 6 seconds and creates an aura around you that increases your attack speed by 15% for I believe it's 16 seconds as well, 15 seconds, something like that. But you can see that we've gotten a little bit more attack speed and a little bit more damage just by playing. You know, we're not doing anything special here, but if you're not taking advantage of all the resources the game is giving you, you're definitely crippling yourself. And so we're gonna get to this Scrave, and we'll talk a little bit about the behemoth fight, and we'll also talk a little bit about the chain blades. I see Scrave in the distance. I'm gonna use my Shrike Lantern to get that speed boost. All right, the chain blades, very quick, very snappy, and the best part of all, very easy to interrupt with. Boom, you're on the ground now. All right, the light attacks, very quick, a lot of forward momentum. You can see I'm just mashing. This is going to be your bread and butter combo, and later on, it doesn't deal the most damage in the world, but it's very quick, and it allows you to dodge out of it very fast. That is the big thing about the chain blades. They love speed. They love their speed, you know. And so the special, let's talk about the special since I just used it. The charges, the little pips underneath the special bar, are how many times I can do this. I can no longer do it. I need to deal damage to build up the bar so I can do it again. And what I'm doing is actually building a buff underneath my health bar and the special bar, which is called Reaper's Dance. And so when I have a pip, I'm gonna get up to 10 stacks. I'm just gonna keep building. The chain blades have a bunch of different combos. Here they are. We have this one, Swinging Blades. And we have the Bruce Lee special that I like to call. Very fun. All right, we have 2 more charges. And now I need to kick off. I need a kick off of Scrave. The special from a distance. Get this interrupt. What was I talking about? Oh, from a distance, say I interrupted that behemoth and I need to get to it. You can press Q. it costs a pip, but it gets you there real fast, costs no stamina. And that's kind of the weakness of the chain blades, is a lot of their combos cost stamina. And obviously dashing around a lot costs stamina as well. Now I just hit 10 stacks on the buff. And so what we're going to do, we've just been hitting Q and the light attack. And now, oh no, I'm frozen. Heck. Let me out. You can mash spacebar to get out of freeze faster, by the way. Or dodge, rather. All right, it's enraged. This is going to be big. Heavy attack. We did a 2,800 hit there, which is nice. And we got a stagger. Go for parts that we haven't broke yet. Broke the wing. Let's get this leg. Using our lantern to get us extra attack speed. Look how fast we're drilling into this leg. Great for breaking parts, the chain blades. Scrape's about half, so we can still talk about the behemoth. Now, you're just like, you might be thinking, you know, this bird kind of looks like Shrike. We've kind of already fought it. It is a variant of Shrike, but it is the ice element. And so our fire weapons are actually dealing extra damage. You can think of it very much so as the ice Shrike, right? There are quite a few owls in this game. Shrike has its own variant. Scrave has its own variant, as well as the late game behemoth called Shroud, which is an umbral behemoth. Chasing after it, we're going to use the Aether Wisp on the ground to charge our lantern and get some extra move speed. But for the most part, you want to just roll right through those caltrops that Scrape throws at you. But for the most part, you can dodge attacks that Scrave does very similarly to Shrike. So if you guys got good at fighting the Shrike, Scrave isn't too much harder. It is a little bit more like melee aggressive. It doesn't have any slicers and stuff, and it has like, you know, shockwaves like this. This one's kind of hard to dodge in the later levels, but just get to the flanks. The flanks are a very good spot to be when fighting Shrike and Scrave, and just the owl archetype in general. And what I'm doing to interrupt is dashing. The dash has iframes similar to a roll, and then just hitting the light attack. So it's kind of like a rapid succession sort of thing. I hit dodge and the light attack almost immediately after one another. Let's see, what haven't we broken? We just broke the tail. Everything looks broken, so I'm just gonna lean into the... I want to get a fancy finish if we can. It's super fun to just kind of like hang in the air too on the chain blades, but you can see I'm kind of just all over the place, and that's how the chain blades are meant to be played. And it's a lot of fun. Chain blades are a very well balanced weapon for you know, how fast we're attacking and how much damage we're dealing. Let's see if we can just... Oh, I missed. I didn't get hit. I don't know how, but I didn't. Hit him with it. And we finished a bounty, which is good for our hunt pass. But our quest there was, I believe, to get 5 feathers. We'll see how many we get at the loot screen. And we finished some mastery points. We did a hunt on Scrave for the first time. We did a whole bunch of stuff. So Scrave feather. I don't think we got enough. We needed one more. No. Well, that's the chain blades. That's Scrave. Scrave is pretty simple in the earlier terms, but the harder one is a big old bully, and I do not like it very much. But I believe that's where we're going to end this episode. We took down the Scrave, played a little demo of the chain blades, very fun, and got some sweet new cells from the Middleman Shopping Center. It's good, and we're chipping away at our hunt pass, and we're chipping away at our main quest line. Next, I think we'll probably do Embermane, and we'll play maybe the Warpike. The Warpike sounds pretty fun. Claim that. We'll draft some more bounties. Yep, here we go. Perfect. We'll do a Warpike one. We're setting ourselves up Complete 6 patrols, or we can do a blaze weapon. We'll probably do just gather or complete patrol hunts. That's fine. We also have some additional stuff here for the axe. This is actually setting us up to use the axe as well, so that's good. Anyway, that's where we're going to call it. Thank you guys so much for watching again. Let's see. We have quite a bit more to go on Into the Maelstrom, but we'll keep trucking away. If you like this video, please leave a like. If you want to support the channel, you can subscribe to the channel and use creator code RevvyRad in the Dauntless in-game store. I stream on Twitch. The link to that will be in the description. Thank you guys so much again for watching, and I will see you on the Shatter Dials.